on your transition from Formula 2 to the full-time seat with McLaren and Formula E. How are you adapted to the new challenges?
I mean, to be honest, I think the team have done a great job at getting me adapted to Formula E. I've not really had many struggles with the transition. I feel pretty comfortable so far this season, so yeah, I mean, I'm very happy.
You debuted here last year. How does it feel to return back to?
Well, it's one of the only circuits which I've had previous experience of, so to come back here again to Monaco, which is already special, it's where I had my debut, it's where my Formula E journey started, so I'm excited to be back.
Does the Gentry Evo meet your expectations?
I mean, to be honest, I didn't really have many expectations of what Formula E would be. I was a rookie, I kind of just deal with what I'm given. Perhaps the more experienced older drivers would have a different opinion, but I'm very happy with the way the car's performing, with the way that the racing looks right now, and I think it suits the championship.
Yes, and Gentry Evo does those. Do you think it was this powerful with attack mode, or did you have any other expectations of?
No, I didn't expect it to be so powerful, but I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. For sure, four-wheel drive is incredible for us drivers to experience. The way that the car behaves, the amount of power difference that you have compared to the other cars creates really good racing. So, you know, it's not what I expected, but I think it suits.
And it's a bit boost weekend. How do you think it will go given how small the pit lane is in comparison to Jeddah?
Yeah, for sure it's a small pit lane. I think Jeddah is also a fairly small pit lane, so in terms of that I don't think it should change anything so much. Pit boost is always going to be a different topic compared to another weekend, right? So we just have to do what we can to make sure that everything's in place for us to have a smooth pit stop. The race will definitely be more flat. We have 10% more energy for the same amount of laps, so it's going to be a quicker race for sure. It makes qualifying a little bit more important, but I think we'll be okay.
Do you think you will beat to be the first young winner here? Do you hope so?
I hope so, for sure, yeah. I think we have the car to do it this weekend, and of course I'll do everything I can to make sure that happens.
These are funny questions, or at least less serious one. Do you have any unusual superstitions?
No, I don't.
If your life was a racing movie, what would it be called?
Cars, for sure.
Which driver would survive the longest in a zombie apocalypse?
Oh my god.
Some said Lucas. Because he's smart and
okay. I was going to say definitely not Sam, but no, I'll go with whatever Sam suggested. He knows better than me.
What is the best thing you ate after a race?
After a race?
Yes.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't remember what I had for dinner last night, so I have no idea.
If you have to pitch to convince someone to watch Formula E in 60 seconds, what would you say?
I would say that for sure it's not the same as Formula 1 in terms of the way the weekend looks and things like that, but I think the racing is some of the best that you can find. The action that you get, the amount of overtakes you have in one race, there's so many different things and aspects which you can follow. Even the technicality of the cars and the amount of systems and things that you have on the car, I think is very interesting, and for sure they should give it a try.
And how would you convince people to come to Monaco instead of for Formula E instead of F1?
I mean, I think if they watch any videos of any weekend here on a racing weekend, it should explain itself. I think the weather this weekend seems especially nice, so maybe that's even better. But any race weekend around Monaco is super special.
Last question. Predict the next podium.
Sorry?
Predict the next podium. Who do you think will be on it?
Oh, who will be on it?
Yeah.
Mitch Evans, Da Costa, and myself.
Okay. That's the last question.
I hope so.